Hey, Double Diamond Railroad back with a little how-to and my experience this week. Near disaster experience this week as far as rework with cleaning track. I've had this rail zip on the left for a couple years. I've used it a few times and I decided to make a cleaning wand like you see there in the middle on the wood dowel with the micro engineering 2-inch strip there of a 6-inch strip that they give you. Cut that up and glued it on. Didn't use hot glue like Mike Pfeiffer suggested. I used some contact adhesive, liquid nails, and then after it cured 24 hours, I put a ring of Gorilla Glue around it to help double it up. Next time I'm going to do hot glue so I don't have to wait so long. But we put the rail zip on there first, and I know I used too much. And got on there and wiped down all the rails with the wand. Then I put my 2 engines on, switchers, and they couldn't do anything. They wouldn't run worth crap. They just sat there and flickered and wouldn't go anywhere. I was like, oh my gosh. Cleaner, sprayed deoxidon on the Trix cleaner, soak both brushes and run the wheels on there. Within less than a minute it'll get them spinning really fast at full power. So did that front and back, forward and reverse, 3 times on both engines, got them better. So then I thought, forget rail zip, this stuff is terrible. It pulled up a bunch of black stuff, for sure freed it up, but the wheels picked it up immediately. So then I went to the alternate method, Goo Gone, found a small bottle down here that my mom had. And then I decided I need a eyeglass cloth. And I have one upstairs for my lighted goggles. So we cut that in half and made a small cloth. Because I was using a rag getter and I cotton rag, it was hard to go around and reach in. So we made a small cloth. And I took the Goo Gone and soaked a rag. Partially soaked it, about 50%, folded it up in a way I could run it down the rails with my finger. And you can see this is the worst side right there, showing all the black that came off of the places I had already cleaned with rail zip. So I went around and did that last night, took about an hour to go around, all around. So now what I'm going to do, where the trains are parked, I'm going to move them out of the way, fire them up and move them out of the way today sometime. And I'm going to sand the wand, the micro engineering pad on the wand, sand it off, even use some contact cleaner alcohol on it probably to get that stuff off there, get the rail zip off. Then we're going to put Goo Gone on the pad and slide it around where the trains are parked now to get done real quick. And I should come out really good. I probably will still wipe it with a cloth afterward just to get the slime off and make sure that I pick up the black stuff and don't leave it on the rails. And to see how much is left. The other side of that cloth is not as bad. So I think I can wash this cloth in soap and water and have it get back in good shape. So that's a project today. So there's my track cleaning chemicals, the rail zip 2, it's called. I'm done with that stuff. It makes the wheels spin, they won't get traction. It was black that come off of there. The Goo Gone really cleaned it really quick. And I ran, right after I wiped and cleaned here in the yard, the train ran through there perfectly, flawless through the SD40 and that GP40. Flawless out of there, over the switches and everything. Really ran good. I was amazed the difference. So that's what I'm doing. Going totally Goo Gone now. That's my new solution. And deoxidon the Trix cleaner, wheel cleaner. And I will clean the wheels again on them from running last night before I venture out in the new area that I clean. That's a story there. I got some exciting news coming up. Well, today I'm going to receive the new gondola and be able to, the scrap load's on the way. Metal scrap partial load. It's like a 3/4 load from Hay Brothers. Got that coming. That'll go in the metalworks plant. I've got, take you over there. I've got scrap load of aluminum, baled aluminum, and a finished steel beam load sitting in there now. I switched out the coke cars and everything last night. So then I'll have a regular scrap metal car, orange color, rusty scrap for there to work in and out. These two cars on the back with the pipe loads, they've been converted to Athearn wheels, 36-inch metal. The cars in the building back there, they're 36-inch metal. And I got a set of 12 Fox Valleys on the way to try for this steel train here in the yard. And if he can go in and out with that without fouling on the switch, I'll be good. The switch right behind the deoxit there, that one, the yard lead switch was jumping still on a couple cars on the steel train. And I ran my gauge through. I found out why it was right on the one point, the far side point. I filed and filed and filed with 3-4 different files. Finally got it to where it'll go through there now. Even the most sensitive car without metal wheels. So I hope that helps that right there. That was a problem. And I may have some more work to do on the switches beyond that. To the left back here. To these guys. We'll have to find out. It's getting better and better. I'm taking one switch at a time and getting them fine-tuned to where everything's happy with it. It's mainly when you're going reverse with a load, big train, heavy train. Now that I'm weighting my cards to 1.20 ounce, it definitely runs different, feels different, and it helps with tracking. So that's the plan today. More cleaning, more testing. And I got a problem here too. We're going to take this SD40-2 that I've had on program about 4 times in the last week, varying the sound, getting it where I want it. I need to turn the bell back down. I'm going to take him up and rewrite the decoder because every time it turned on last night, he would drop from the consist, wouldn't do anything. The engine would run, engine sound, but nothing else would work. The bell wouldn't work. Nothing else would work. It wouldn't move. So I delete the consist, recreate it. It worked. Turn the power off, turn back on. It was gone. So I think I need to rewrite that decoder. I'm going to lower the bell again anyway. So I'll get that done here shortly. That's the plan for today amongst other things going on. Today is kind of my wind down day and catch up on projects. Been real busy Monday through Wednesday. So I wanted to let you know on this cleaning stuff, that's a big no-no. Thumbs down on rail zip. Do not like it. Too many problems. And the old Goo-Gone has been the nicest solution. And then deoxit. You can buy that stuff on eBay, Amazon maybe. I think it's more. eBay's the cheapest. It's expensive. It's like 13 bucks a can, maybe more sometimes. That stuff's amazing. I use it for ham radio stuff, electronic cleaning, anything that gets corroded or whatever. It cleans it and coats it and protects it for the future. I have a repeater out in my garage and that thing gets all dusty and the voice module starts acting up. I went in there and blew it all out with contact cleaner, then sprayed this on a chip sockets and everything. Takes a few days to get to where it'll run good. It's like it's got to dry out and doesn't short or anything, but it takes a few days and all of a sudden now it's working perfect even when it's below 30 degrees out there in the garage. It was getting temperature sensitive, now it's good. It's like brand new acting. So that's good stuff right there if you find some. And there's Tricks. Mike Pfeiffer recommended that. I got one, I like it. You can see I've really used it pretty good. Does a good job. So that's all from here today. We get to work here in a little bit. Been doing a lot of things this morning already. But now we're going to try to get things straightened up. I'm excited. I got well, I'll tell you later. You'll see it in a Arrival series. It'll be about a week. Everything I'm getting, it's taking about a week and a half to come, even from Midwest Model Railroad. It's terrible. I got something I ordered Monday. I think it was Monday. Still in Independence, Missouri. Hadn't got anywhere. And stuff flowing from there, from the Midwest, through Evansville, Indiana to Louisville. Took about 5 days. Just sat there and went nowhere. And then finally it moved to Columbus and closer. I think they're scanning, like we did after 9/11. I think they're scanning packages with radiation or whatever, maybe UV light now, trying to knock off COVID. Talked to one place by email out in California, wanted to send a radio in for repair. They said, you can do it, but we're going to quarantine your radio box for 5 days before we even touch it. So that's what's going on out there. Postal slowdown. Of course, everybody ordering online instead of going out and buying stuff. I'm sure they're loaded up. Okay, that's all for now. I wanted to give you that update on track cleaning. Maybe save somebody some heartache, extra work, hours of work cleaning. The Goo Gon's my solution from here on out, for sure. #1 pick. Stuff's great on here. That's all for now. Double Diamond Railroad out.